What do we have here? Oh, here we have our lunch. Um, I did this in order to prevent my meal from the direct sunlight. So, a quick update regarding yesterday. It was a very productive and at the same time expensive day because yesterday I realized that I have to pay for my company based in Bali much more money than I expected, but overall that's fine, not a big problem. Yesterday I had two consultations with lawyers. As you guys remember, I received the first booking, or not booking, but the first it was the first time when somebody decided to fill out the form on my website. And today, basically, I'm going to prepare to the meeting with the guy. It will be tomorrow morning. And actually, yesterday it was one interesting stuff happening on the evening, um, right after I stopped recording a video. I tried to purchase Google business domain name for my Gmail, but I didn't succeed. And actually, I sent a request to this guy because I promised him to send it yesterday. In a couple of hours after our first touch, I sent him an invite from my personal Gmail address. It doesn't look professional. I know this for sure because once you receive an invitation from somebody who doesn't even have a business Gmail, um, it doesn't look decent, it doesn't look seriously. But what I think I'll do today, and the reason why I didn't pay for the Gmail was that I wasn't able to purchase an eSIM with my banking card. I don't know why, because it works perfectly. Everything I purchase, I buy with this card. It's a Permata bank card. So today morning, I'll use my friend's PayPal to pay for the eSIM. Then I'll create a Gmail address, business Gmail address. I'll add this new Gmail address to that call because better it just will be there. So he will be updated about, he will know that I have a business Gmail address. So, and yeah, after that, a lot of stuff to learn still. I also want to have a chat with two developers who I already know. I think they are both on the senior level, but I just need to find out a bit more about their particular experience, which languages do they use um, to like to programming, to develop, to work, and all this stuff. Whether they are looking for a new place, maybe they are in a passive search, or just let's find it out. So first things first, let's start from creating a plan. It was my plan for yesterday. Also, this I have for today. And by the way, one of more important things for today to do is together with Masha, we're going to receive our keys for our next apartments. And we have a check-in tomorrow. So that place will stay at least for 1 year. And I'm very excited because the flat, the apartment is really good. I like the view. Floor number 54. I'll record it for you guys. Actually, it should be green. Also, I'm going to have a chat with one more HR in a bit less than 2 hours. Her name is Svetlana. We had a conversation maybe half a year ago the first time. And I'll be just asking some questions about tech recruiting, about market situation, so maybe I'll get some useful advices. Basically, yeah, I think I will. Um, One more thing. Yesterday, I made some kind of a survey about my website. I shared it with, I think, about 8 to 10 maybe people, uh, and I asked them about the feedback. So it was quite positive because only several of them gave me some kind of a mixed mixed feedback. And also received a lot of suggestions how to improve the website. I believe that's amazing because this is only the first version. It should be updated. I understand it for sure, and it will be updated. So yeah, but for the beginning, it's more than enough. That's an amazing start, and I'm very very satisfied with this with the beginning of this week. I also feel that I start to understand at least some basic terms that are important to know for working in tech recruitment. But yeah, my vocabulary that I have to, like the amount of words that I have to learn has increased up to almost 180 words, 180 words. A lot of work, guys. So plenty of work. Tons of time will be invested just to get started. But that's the process, right? From talking to Rodion, I remember that it's the most important is to find a client first, and after that, you can start looking for candidates. But in my situation currently, I think that it's important just to get off the ground and start having some calls, start having some chats, get the first applications, which I started already doing yesterday. But yeah, so what I want to do is I'm going to have a chat with the people who I already know. And the mission here will be to get some, like at least several contacts of middle class or senior developers who may be looking for a new position with the better terms, of course, in terms of the salary and maybe other benefits, for example, relocation or anything else. So I have 3 people who are in IT, and I'm going to have a call with them maybe this weekend. Ideally, it should be Saturday. First of all, of course, as always at the moment, I'm going to just acquire as much useful information about the industry, about the um, current expectations of developers and IT people. It's crucially important for me at this moment. It's a key. And second, I'm looking to understand if they may be interested in joining a new team. And the third one, I need to know if they have other contacts, like of other candidates who may be recommended by them, and who I can just start recommend to a couple of companies that I'm already in touch with. Yeah, and as always, um, you don't need to, you have to remember about their incentives to help you as well. How do you call it? Mean? Mean, like when you don't want to spend any money. You don't have to be mean. Actually, 1 second. Yes, it was correct. It is just one of the words that I'm learning right now. I have in my vocabulary. So you have to be, you have to remember about incentives of other people who can act like your agents. You don't have to be mean. You have to pay them for everything that they do to help your business grow. That's why I think I'll give them 20% of my personal profit if I make a placement with their candidate. And for the vast majority of people, that's kind of like, I can't say that it's serious amount of money, but if you look at the people who live in Russia, for example, even in Moscow, um, yeah, this amount of money is very, very decent, and you can live for a couple of months for sure if you have expenses like really above the average. You can live for a couple of months with this money. Yeah, that's why I think it's reasonable to suggest to them. And let's just do this. I'm waiting for a lot of answers from different sites. Uh, just couple of minutes ago, I got a confirmation from the candidate who I'm looking to have a call tomorrow. He he said that yes, looking forward to it as well. So everything is spinning around. Let's get off the ground. Now I had a very extremely productive call with Svetlana. Her name is Svetlana. She is an HR with experience, as always. She's a tech recruiter, and usually she works with Web3 startups, meaning with companies who work in the crypto space. She gave me several extremely useful advices. I'll share with you those advices like over the time, because there are some kind of like several strategies. How can I find good candidates? How can I find good clients? We also discussed different ways how we can cooperate and which kind of partnerships we can establish. So it was like, at this time I had two crucially important calls with Rodion and with Svetlana. And guys, yeah, just get in touch with people, find somebody who can give you better understanding of the market, better strategies, and just use your time wisely, because those people who can advise you, they already have much more experience in your field, and it's better just to use their experience, because for sure you can do it yourself. You can invest several years in like working in some particular industry, but also you can just get an amazing touch with somebody. You can establish a good contact, and yeah. But what I also want to clarify, my approach here is not only to take but also to give. That's why we discussed how can I be useful, how can I help, and her company is basically looking for. She's going to enter American market, and I'll be focused on exploring this market as well. So I will share some information, important one that the company of Svetlana is looking for, and hopefully I'll be very, very helpful as well. So both sides will benefit from this. We're going to have a meeting with an agent from services I used to rent the flat, the apartment, and today we're going to get the keys. That's good. So tomorrow we have checked in. Uh-huh. Our robots are here, staying just still without the work. Most probably today I'll keep working from home, because I don't have any incentive to spend like 40 minutes more in the subway to come back to my co-working. And you know, guys, I'm really inspired about the next week. This week, hopefully, we'll finalize all the technical, technical dash uh, theoretical material. I'll have the first meeting tomorrow with a potential candidate. You remember it, and yeah, I just want to start working with my social networks. I want to implement a couple of new strategies that were suggested to me today during the call with Svetlana. It will be a bomb. It will be great. So now I just have a couple of more nice approaches to just get more practical, to get more information and practical experience at the same time. Yes, definitely we have a lot of things to do ahead. By the way, just to add you piece of information more, in a couple of days, my mom and sister, they are going to come to Moscow and we'll meet them. We'll meet. I've seen my mom only once in 3 years because once I got back to Moscow, a couple of days I traveled to St. Petersburg, and I met my mom. We spent together maybe like 5 hours or something like that. We had some deep conversations about how was my life in Bali, but I didn't see my sister. She is 19 years old right now. She finished high school and she was enrolled in university without me, so at that time I was living in Bali, and I didn't see her for approximately 2.5 years. So only in a couple of days I'll meet my sister eventually, and I'll film it for you guys. I will do this. So guys, take a look at our flat. This is our apartments. This is like a small kitchen, but the quality of all the furniture is very, very good. Here you can see our view. Take a look. Floor number 54. There you can see several buildings, and the yellow one. Actually, do you remember a couple of days ago I recorded you a video from this place when I was like walking down the street with Masha in different stores when I was looking for a notebook. So I was there, and here the yellow building is the place where I had an office where I was when I was working at Indocoin. Indocoin is an amazing startup that gave me huge amount of knowledge and opportunities and amazing network. Well, here you can see here you can see more space for different things. This is a very good wash machine. Now here is, let me show it to you. Here is the toilet. It's like should be fixed. So and the bedroom with one more window. King size bed. It's not a queen size. It's definitely king size. I know that for sure because I traveled, and yeah, basically here you also should put an AC. I guess it will be done soon as well. Take a look. Here is Moscow City, and the tallest building is the building where I have co-working. So this is my flat. This is our flat with Masha. It's nice, and like the residential complex. Hello.
Hey, everyone. Yeah. So the residential complex is like very, how do you say it? Of the very good quality as well. It's very modern and nice.
I can record you.
All right. And the subway is here. Do you see this one? Like two entrance. It's a subway. Okay. Hi. Nice to meet you in my flat, in our apartment. The window was really big. Take a look.
Yep.
All right. Enough.